Storied the seasoned juggernaut that is Complexity. Let's see what happens.
Player behind Little Blue. As the tag shoots him through. P250 towards the secret stairs. JKS fighting over on ramp. He's going to die out to Floppy. Config was able to ice out Esatag over on secret, so the man advantage to the hands of Complexity. Alex slips out from Hut and gets caught by Config. He was just hiding behind those vents, but it's Floppy doing what he does. Bombs in the open, stranded, in fact. He is spotted from the player behind red, jumps up, kills the man in heaven, and takes a little bit of damage. This is still winnable, absolutely.
I think that's info on both players, actually. So he knows one's
Yeah.
back red and he knows one's close mini because of the right-click smoke. Let's see if he reads this. He is super clutch. You can see his awareness is starting to kick in that someone may have pushed.
To the left, he gets peeked. Now sits on 42 HP. And yeah, eventually gets sidelined. So figuring out where they were, but what could he really do about it?
On taking over mid-control and punishing any CTs that move up aggressively. Oh no, Poison misses an easy shot, and Woxic, well, he'll try to punish the repeak, which is interesting. It costs him some damage. Now Config's next up to bat. Floppy gets an opening kill, 2 trades upstairs. Blame F off the side of his ACOG will now readjust to get the kill. 3-on-3 situation as they take upstairs.
Yeah, they've got that bomb planted for the front side of the A site. JKS thinking about coming around these corners. We saw Woxic kind of struggle with it. Esatag takes him down. Now eyes can be turned up here to the heavens. Oh, great grenade. That one blows Poison into Tomorrow, and Blame F, he knows this op's far too valuable. He tries to retreat with it, but Esatag is omnipresent. Outside yet again. How about a big blue peek? JKS just working with the FOMS, not ideal. Blame F eats the flashbang, delays the spray long enough to get a kill, but it's immediate trades thanks to Mezzi. He betters both of the defenders outdoors. Poison, he's going to evacuate down the ramp. It's the rotate procedure. Losing Blame F on secret completely opens up the possibility of the B hit. When in reality, Floppy's still sitting outside lobby, Mezzi hanging out in garage, and Alex back on hell. So Cloud9, similar to last round, just squeezing their opponents with pressure, playing it slow, cool, calm, collected, and successful.
Yeah, it's a nice default. They read everything correctly. Again, they just are... They're patient in all the right positions, and I feel like this is the team that gets stronger the farther you get into the mid-round. So much IQ between the 5 of them. All picked up, you know, virtually all stars on their previous lineups besides Alex, and he's the one kind of puppeteering the whole affair. So 2 up here for Complexity, Russian Poison. What can they do? I think Cloud9 know they've shoved them into a lobby push and are very aware of this. They can plant the bomb pretty safely. Floppy has the perfect angle to deal with the vent play as well. He's going to have to come up soon.
Mezzi able to get himself the follow-up on to Rush, and Floppy seals the deal here. So a masterclass from Cloud9's T side. Complexity swapping over. Don't you move a muscle.
Little bit off. I feel like some weird stuff happened there. We're going to move on to half number 2. There's definitely a lot that went well for Cloud9. They definitely cleaned up at the end, just went on a spree, but at first it was a little bit shaky. I guess that's to be expected. Now Floppy on the ramp, we know what he can do from this position. Esatag camped in the corner, and Mezzi here as well. They are overstacked and overstaffed, and they are hitting shots to top it off.
Woxic just gets deleted. Config hitting them Glock headshots as the ladder push comes in. 3 players up, but Alex in position, tapping away at the heads. Blame F remains above. Config goes corralling inwards. And even with the bomb on his back, he has 4 kills in this pistol. Now that the objective is planted, you know he wants the ace, and Config's not going to take it because Floppy has an answer. He's going to get to the top of the hut, player over in heaven, and then he sees it. Does the lower man peek? Yes, sir. Floppy trying to section them off, reload, and a dive back down. Bomb's still halfway, and that tap could send them sporadically into the open. We'll see as Floppy gets a second. Now he anticipates the potential mini wraparound, but that is not the case. Blame F with ice in his veins waits out this round, and it is Complexity with a pistol round win.
Match. Alex goes up top to get some vision, and he'll spot a few on the cross. Floppy is here
Same spot.
Yeah, and would they expect the second boost? They will not. Floppy make it 2. He does put up 2 with the FAMAS. It's 3-on-3. Poison's down to half HP. And JKS has the relay up inside the ramp, ready to push through, but Woxic has got a hard cross on this. Line of sight with a scout from Turnpike.
Doesn't have any grenades to delay it. He's going to hope they walk right into this crosshair and he hits that first shot. Maybe could justify the repeat.
This is enormous for Woxic's confidence, right? He doesn't have to move. He only has to worry about them going upstairs. But right now, they've already flanked outside.
First shot's astray. And right off of the back of that, he gives it up. Goes all the way up into heaven. So now all of a sudden with Woxic giving up that first line, what's in store at the B site? We've got Mezzi tucked behind the control doors, and he hears those windows shattered. Molotov, a perfect bounce to flush him out of position. He could still technically get the 1v1 versus JKS, as Esatag looks to take the attention over on Decon. Bomb planted towards Old Toxic. Frag meant to be thrown in this direction. Will it soften him up? Absolutely. Nearly takes Poison down. And Mezzi inching closer towards control. JKS better hit this, or else suddenly that's a rifle offer overed. And Esatag, he's the player to succeed. Question is, where is Woxic? Well, he's also come down to the Decon door. Both CTs out on site, and a headshot off the USB. JKS, though, he delivers.
Most recent losses, so that's what I was most curious about. But he can still manage to find impact, such a strong rifler. Okay.
Alex just got boosted. Ooh. He's still in this position, and the rifle's going to draw attention away. Oh, Alex starting to drop some shots. He does the damage. Primes Esatag, who's in with 3 kills. That solo rifle comes back up ramp. Surprise, surprise. Oh, and the headshot. Now it's just Blame F, and that frag grenade at the start of the round has him walking wounded. However, he's able to hunt down Woxic, and that could be the crucial turning point. 50 seconds, it's a fight versus Esatag, and he hits that one too. Blame F looking to lead by example.
Oh, look at this. He's holding for the lobby flank. No way. Does he win the duel this way? This would be incredible. There's enough time in the clock. He can play it however he wants. He's got to get the bomb back. What site will he choose? Mezzi, so much pressure on him to save this round, and Blame F, you know he's going to keep his cool. One of the most clutch players on Complexity, if not the most. He's moving back towards upstairs, and Mezzi is gambling here. So he'll sit patient. Noise going to be made at ladder, and here's a chance with 10 seconds left that Mezzi comes out and takes the risk, and it looks like he will punish. The plant will not go down. Mezzi saves it here for Cloud9. 3 MP9s to work with, and another upstairs hit coming quickly, but Mezzi and Co look prepared. Just him alone will get a couple of kills. They're making money on top of stopping this exec. It'll be down to JKS. Quarter HP. 40 health in total. 1v2 situation. Eyes on one, but clearly doesn't have information on the other.
They're both back in lobby. His guard on high alert. Can't even afford the reload, so he needs to do this with the 14 bullets. Bomb should be his for the taking, or does Floppy already have eyes on it? No, he gives it over.
This
JKS just had a chance.
This is a round. He knows it's being watched. He's going to try to make this a 1v1 if possible. They're playing together, but you could see the anxieties are high. He'll look for the first fight. Floppy will peek out early.
9 damage is what he takes before Blame F takes him down. And Complexity, they're going to come right back into Hut. Can Mezzi's position pay off? No. Rush having softened him. Now it's Esatag's chance. He gets 2 kills. Oh, 3 kills! Sectioning them off one by one. JKS turns this on its head. Woxic nearly getting that flick into Blame, who comes out from the garage, but it's Floppy.
They know he's a ramp player. Floppy's looking to try to play this a little bit.
Up the ladder he goes, and over the ledge he could. JKS catching his head. Complexity catching the lead.
Okay.
Barely still alive. 20 health. Mezzi, don't let your guard down. He drops through the vent, and that's an audio cue given over. Complexity able to get the plant, and Woxic just sidearms Blame F. That's the top fragger of Complexity down in the post plant. Outnumbered 2-1. Cloud9. Tons of kits. tons of utility. But JKS over on control. Easy first headshot, a second, and almost a third, but Essetag keeps his head down. Now it's even 2v2, taken to the 1v1, and Poison with a scope up has time on his side, but a smoke in his face, an AK spray. Essetag sticks it all the way to the end, but it's denied by Poison.
Within
Counter-Strike in all the best ways. So many little moments. And all of a sudden, Config opens it up. Essetag looking to clamp down on Squeaky. They're, oh my goodness, all out from it. Woxic back sight. Players getting closer. He turns his attention away.
Oh my god, they just are going to plant, not even realizing he's still here. He'll shoot one in the side. There's 2 players up. This round is critically important. Of course, it's 3-on-2. And is he going to cover this? Poison actually comes out for the duel early. Molotov in his hands. No T to peek with him.
Alex coming in with a back turn. Poison, he's going to get one. It's a bit of a labored spray. Remember, bomb is planted front side. Blame F looking to finish this. Alex just crossing from beyond the Squeaky. Doesn't see anything. The trajectory, it misses. Is this going to get stuck by Alex? No, he has to get off.
Time. They have to get on the bomb.
Right
Cover
now.
It with a single person. They'll stick it in the final few
He
seconds.
does it again!
Again!
Again, he does it! Blame F, 16-13 for complexity. And the Juggernaut hits first blood.
What a match. My god.
The Molotov just spreading enough wonders.
That's
just reaching.
Farmed the hell out of him. 1.15 rating on that map. Beautiful stuff. 180R. So that's going to be tough. But of course, complexity are going to be close to equivalent competition and just as comfortable. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, if Config was playing like he was playing on Nuke on Mirage, I think he's even better on Mirage, man. I've seen him do some insane stuff on Mirage maps. Alex will try to hold on to B. He actually does a pretty good job getting this kill, but he's low on health and he gets punished on the shoulder. And Config, yeah, he's starting to turn up the pace a bit here with these kills. Still locking the window out.
Essetag finally getting the better of him, but took a bit of time. He's done the damage. Floppy with a smoke out gets wrecked by Poison. So Cloud9 with Deagles and a 5-7 across the board. It's going to be a quick one as Config takes the front, and Floppy's actually going to stop it. Smoke grenades to pop all over. You know the pressure is starting to crank up here versus complexity if they were to continue this commitment, and there's no need to. But they have offered over the AK to the hands of Floppy. He gets a second kill as he wastes no time taking to the top of the ladder. Essetag to the top of the stairs, trying to find an angle, but things cool off. Blame F, he's going to take over the chair position as complexity peeled 2 players away from the A site and instead head to B.
An intriguing approach there from Floppy to come up the ladder to manufacture that second kill. And that does give Cloud9 a lot of space. Mezzi pushing up into the B apps. Oh, looking for the hard angle on Rush. He'll punish what is clearly now going to be looked at as a fake. Cloud9 will have to read into it in that same fashion as well. JKS will peel back from the ramp. Laid out to mid is Blame F, looking for a target. But nobody's come out to the yard to play. I think might have gotten spotted there. But it's not information that needs to be reacted to. Cannot plant the bomb at mid. And they can force them into the sites and play the sites themselves.
Doubled up deep on bench. 15 seconds. They've got 5 seconds to spare if they actually want to play this. 1v3. Mezzi, 57 HP, and a Molotov on Poison in case that bomb keeps ticking. It's down to 1/3. A no-scope misses the mark, and so Cloud9 take the defuse. A third... What? Oh my god, don't scare me.
Wow, he's going to get off that. That's insane. He'll grab the defuse. What is that, man, from Poison? After all of that, such a... Now we'll start to peel back. It looks like we've got a B-split on the cards. Rotations out for the CTs over towards A off of no information. So much pressure on Mezzi. He cannot deliver. Absolutely cooks in the fire. Alex will push out. Will the
Alex,
hero play
top
come in?
bomb.
He'll deny the plan at least, but it's only down to 1 CT after the trades go down. Rush grabs 2, Woxic alone in the window, and that's the op out of the round. Blame F will find the final kill.
From bad to worse once they get footing on the site. Essetag's going to play forward this round. Alongside a teammate in Floppy. They're going to contest this, and Ramp is initially held. But we see tons of utility starting to fly over the top, flashbangs included. Blame F able to blind them, but Floppy getting his gun back out, can't get himself the third. It's 2 M4 kills for Floppy. Woxic unable to stop Blame from backing up, but no problem because, of course, Alex is always in position. JKS tries to challenge out from Palace, and he too toppled. It's Cloud9 to tie. Needs those extra wide door frames.
4-3 door frames.
Alex gonna push himself up close smoke. He's already succeeded in killing a player within the apartment.
God, they're sharing a spot here. This is unbelievable. Are they best friends or enemies? Why aren't they shooting? It's because of the smoke when it comes up.
Oh.
We'll see. This is the reaction time test of the century. Holy crap.
Oh, in a second. Poison scopes into it just like that. In fact, that 2K takes us to the even keel. JKS back behind the bench, but Poison in with a trio of frags already. And if he peeks beyond this pillar to look through that window, then I'm going to call it Woxic his next victim, but Blame F takes a headshot of his own. Floppy dies out to the IGL. How have closer. Essetag trying to keep his head on a swivel, but Config's found a little bit of timing. Good headshot, but here comes the stoppage. Player back on bench. Mezzi, wait. The bomb's actually planted. Blame F now also taken down. Mezzi gets there in the end. I was going to think for a moment maybe they plant and trade frag, give somebody the 1v2 clutch attempt, but Cloud9 shave an 8th round onto their side of the scoreboard at the end of this first half.
But Pistols, happy to be here, man. It's been a great match overall. First map delivered in spades. Config now on the CT side with a strong CT setup. It's actually perfect to defend against what's coming their way. And because the mid peak comes out after the underpass play, it sets up the CTs perfectly to get the first 2 kills. Trades go down, and Cloud9 are down a player, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily out of the round. It's not going to be an easy situation, and Blame F will use these trades perfectly. He'll grab some space back inside of B, and this will cause some rotations, but in an interesting way, because the bomb is now moving over towards B, and it depends how carefully things are cleared out. But there's just now more emphasis on this one frag. However, it seems like they're being wise to this. Okay, they're clearing stuff out, but they're definitely going to go back to B, right?
Looks like it.
Floppy here waiting.
There's only going to be one player to potentially trade Blame F. So
This seems like a situation where they're going to start running off of a flash from Mezzi.
oh, Blame, he gives it up. Ooh, Blame dies out. He doesn't let them come to him, but rather goes for the peak. 15 seconds. They're doubling back to the A site, and Floppy pulls it off.
Oh my God, do they have time to plant?
Rush has to
be
catch
so
him from
close. They're
Cat.
going to go off Cat. Yeah, he needs to hit this shot. We've got to get eyes on him. This is the one. Oh my God. Wait, they win before the time's even up. Cloud9, how do you pull that
All the
off?
footsteps on the other side of this, but he can do nothing. Because if he gives himself up, there is no reason to believe Complexity can come back from a 3 versus 5 on this CT side.
Oh my God.
Blame just crosses his fingers and his toes. Config and Rush now know that they could still win it. It was 1 kill only. JKS sitting underneath the palace. It's Mezzi who's walked out into mid with a headshot as Floppy adds another. If he can come in with the 1 versus 2 to deny Config as he has another multi-kill. Config is trying his absolute damnedest to give Cloud9 grouping up for this hit. What could be the final attack. CT's starting to come over, but not really in position. We'll see if Rush can at least stay alive as these Ts inevitably start flooding down into the site. They know he's back here. Floppy's going to extend into it. It's Essetag with the kill, which turns Floppy back onto the market door. And JKS, who thought he had come out from market unnoticed, is called out from Woxic. All falling to Blame F. This is incredible. Yes, Complexity draw first blood. And well, the Colossus, they took a knee, but they stand up with an uppercut, and they dish one back on Mirage. This series goes the distance. We are headed
To work off of, who knows what happens on Dust 2.
I want to say it's also a good map for Ricky happening. Cloud9's Dust 2 debut. Ooh.
GG.
Mezzi starts it off. Settle down, Landers.
Sometimes I like being Twitch chat just for a second.
It's freeing, isn't it? Let's see if Blame F off of the flash can line some bodies up. Kinda eats a flash himself. And that frag grenade does a good job of softening up some of the opponents. But when I say some, I don't mean all, because there are many members of Cloud9 still up here. Another frag grenade comes through. Config eventually going to line up a headshot. And he was wonderful on Mirage. Alex coming with that late lurk through the catwalk should put an end to this, but he starts missing some Glock shots. Rush is going to be in for the clutch. Oh my god, he could win this, but he goes up and over. Now trying to dodge, it's not nearly enough. Rush onto the bomb. Gonna have to see if Poison can handle the heat here. He does have the best weapon of everybody on Complexity, and that frag grenade could actually just soften everybody up.
Money grenade. Oh, he won't throw it, actually. It looks like Poison will just have to fight. They're going to run across. He's going to try not to get too distracted. Really great control of the spray to get that opening kill. The flash, the nade to coalesce for some great damage. Jumping UMP, excuse me, will actually deny the plant. And he'll maybe even get the last kill as well. JKS.
Yeah, he prioritizes the utility.
Oh, but if it's a fast B play potentially, it's a dangerous spot. Yeah, he'll get the opening kill, but they'll see that op and move off it.
Flash goes above. JKS, nothing with the SMG, but Config looking to anchor here behind the tall box. He's going to extinguish the fire at his feet. Wide peek, in with another kill, but it's Woxic to lay it down. Blame F through the windowsill. Now Woxic's got this op up, and he has two players already right on the other side of this door. A third man in Rush wraps around tunnels pretty quickly, and Woxic's follow-up smoke. What's his play here? He's got more utility to work with, anticipating this eventual flank. It's all about killing Rush. If he can do that, then the round is suddenly open. He's peeking into it, and Rush takes his head off.
Will maybe come into play if they don't get the opening kill. Okay. If not, he can really take his time.
Poison, he's going to have to be quick. Hits Woxic through the side of the wall, and Config on the fallback. That primes Rush to catch Mezzi by surprise. Floppy will deliver something, and Config, he could go get that gun, but he tries to slow them down first and foremost. Rush has got it. Rush gonna give cover. Floppy's dead. Estetag, 50 HP, comes off of the bomb plant. Players jumping all around him. Rush burning him to a crisp. Mark, he realizes the safety net of the bomb site. Rush gonna dodge that flash. Who's gonna check him?
Did he make noise? Any fast steps at all?
Ooh, gets the third player in. Not able to follow up onto the other two. This calls Poison onto Long. A second from him. Alex inside of the smokes.
Oh
Blaine gives him his back.
You have to be kidding me.
And as that smoke fades, Alex just walks into it. Barrel stuffs Blame F up close. 7 seconds. Frag grenade goes deep. It's on the mark. Takes down Alex. We've got a clutch for a 4th round for Cloud9. 65 HP on Mezzi. Doesn't know if the CT's out. Clears it. Now knows. JKS is back on Cat. And there he gets taken down.
Oh no.
Estetag, he's going to go right through this smoke. Rushes up close. Can't manage either of those kills. And because there's that wall of smokes up, Blame F has to fall back to Carr. But just like last round with the kill on Humvee, it's that opening frag that nets them momentum. Blame F in the corner nearly goes unchecked. He gets blinded in the process. Poison's looking to poke him, and he will find himself a kill as Alex takes down Blaine. It's a low HP on Estetag. It's low HP on Config. A one-man advantage holding on for Complexity, and another op shot on the money.
The quickness. Poison always going to put it together. When you need him the most, he's clutch with it. Estetag gets caught falling back. That's a 9th for Complexity. Walk cleared, but they haven't done this enough that I think Complexity will be incredibly worried about it. Let's see how it ends up going. Trying to find the position where Config moves over, but Poison gets the opening kill. Sure to get shot in the back. Surely get shot in the back here. Blame F will take care of him.
And a second, and not the third. Woxic's going to stop it right then and there. That's a big pickup from Floppy. Finds the head as he exits from tunnels, but Poison, he's got eyes on bomb. He needs to get a better angle so that he can keep Floppy pinned into this position, but Poison, he is standing in the open, and that could be the 2T peak. Woxic through the doors as Floppy jumps over. It's on Rush to clutch this final round. Cloud9 shooting for a 6th, and the M4 is up close. Floppy swings wide, dies. Rush toys with the idea, baits out the shot and closes. 10 rounds for Complexity on the CT side. Outside long to CT smoke. Very fun. JKS challenging the window of the B site as Mezzi pops the first head. Poison is dead and so is Config. Mezzi still alive here. Alex is going to come running over and lend a helping hand to get that bomb control here in the back pocket of Cloud9. Rush drops with the P250. We've seen some incredible P250 pistol plays as of late. Zywoo. How about Rush adds his name?
Listen, there's only one major winner in the server. Just saying.
Not to mention the fact that both Mezzi and Alex are incredibly low. But Rush is under the assumption that somebody's going to move off of long to come try and flank him. Not the case, buddy. Both sitting inside the pit. That's going to be such a difficult angle. I feel like maybe that's why he's delaying it. Because he knows taking this fight into pit is such a hard task. And even if he gets the first one, will he expect the second? Not even given the damn chance. Alex takes his head off. Cloud9.
I think it's some absurd number like 99.997% of rounds are won versus, you know, full USPs, not a single thing invested. It's, unless it's versus Cloud9, basically.
4 players peeking. That's a weird one.
Ooh. Wait a second. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to pull up that stat in a second because now it's just down to Rush and Config. Again, I don't think a single flashbang was bought on this round.
Nothing.
They are pushing through into Playground. This is a smart move. Heads up play by Woxic. And they're in the lower. Okay, this is a kill that could bring it back. It makes things quite interesting. But however, Woxic at the top of mid can either kill Config. Oh, he will execute him on the spot. Rush, top performer here for Complexity, will need to dig them out. Oh, of a very difficult situation. A little bit of extra damage.
Definitely wanted to try and catch Woxic back behind him, but the Molotov, I think, tells him that Woxic's not sticking around. Rush, his smoke is still deep on CT, but he needs to cross before it fades. There's now 2 AKs on the other side, and he's not watching. Oh, just getting back around the corner. Now, Molotov's going to be thrown out to Catwalk. That blocks nothing. CT's pushing up with 0 invested in this round. They just need to finish off Rush. He's down to 62. He goes for the ramp peak. They're just a little bit ahead of him. Dodging the flash. He hits them first, but
Need to do.
And Alex, an intelligent anchor, just sits back here on Goose, peeks out. Perfect flashbang for him to work with. Poison trades him off of it. It's 2 CTs deep on long, so very much forfeiting this A plant. It's going to give JKS and Blame F the responsibility of locking down Cat. Floppy could decide to try and retake from there, but instead he works through his own spawn, calling Esatag into the action. Wow. And again, those 2 initial long players in Mezzi and Woxic going to start walking in. Woxic staying at a distance as he has this off, but Esatag also has one. Yeah, JKS, this could be big. Poison, whoa, nice flick. JKS takes him down in the head. Poison pops back up and body bags Floppy. Woxic's the 3rd one to fall. An incredible play from Poison. Jesus. Right now in both middle and long A. And Floppy, he may be a great B-side anchor, but he's working on his own, and he only has the Deagle. 4 players grouped up and about to hit him. Woxic has that scout now in the back of the bomb site, playing underneath the windowsill, and he gets the headshot immediately. Floppy's position, it's already paying off. No trade frag until now. Another one, and Floppy does it all. 3 kills from the top of the box.
We're just flubbing.
Right back to it. Alex committed to the car. Woxic giving cover on the op. Everybody's still full HP for Cloud9 as well, so I mean at this distance they have an absolute edge. Alex just laying down the law.
just like he was on A ramp on Mirage. He's so good at playing close to these choke points, open to these engagements, happy to fight, getting the info early. He's literally just peeking in the doorway the whole time. It looks like there might be a fake to be here. One player coming off of Cat. Config left on his own. Instant headshot into Alex.
That
this
helps.
will throw the CT side into
a bit of a spiral.
Jesus.
Config's got himself another, but Esatag laying down the law in mid. 30 seconds left. We've got separate 1v1s. JKS is walking out onto the B site. Config hones in on the spawn, gets his kill. Woxic looking the wrong direction, dies to JKS.
Oh my God.
And Complexity.
Will he be the one to peek?
Oh, he's got 4 players ahead of him in a moment.
They're going to walk up now. This is a chance.
It's a first challenge made easy. Poison, oh, a little bit off the mark. Config trades, but it's a 2K and a lineup for Alex. Another double coming in for Cloud9. Blame F, he's all that's left, and he's fallen to 39 health. Mezzy to the top of middle, gets it. Cloud9
Look at
one.
Cloud9, they're starting to leave their sight.
Yep.
Pulling the goalie
Flash.
a little bit.
Perfect
Push through
flash.
mid. Oh my God.
Alex almost gets Floppy a double, but he then puts his barrel to the side of the smoke. Blame F's gonna exit. Alex holds it. Woxic on the B site, dies out to Poison. He has been impeccable at times, but this is looking like Cloud9 with a 15th round. He's gonna tap that bomb. Alex already through the doorway, waits for no man.
This game, load guns for Complexity, and they're moving quickly. They're
gonna rush.
the B split.
He's gonna go right through this. It's a great flashbang. 2 players blind. Wild spray. Esatag's able to maintain. Floppy, he's trying to lend a hand, but it's Esatag with both. And Alex shuts down the mid play. Oh my God! The Juggernaut ripped limb from limb. All hail the Colossus.
No way we just witnessed that. After this series, it ends in the 30th round. Cloud9 with the comeback. What a win. They beat